We'll do, as always, look at indices, and then we'll get into individual names. Yesterday, of course, Nifty was quiet. The broader market was vibrant as ever. Market breadth was overwhelmingly positive. Small cap index ended just about under 2% higher. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of blocks, which of course have been coming through in the market as well. First trades, what do we have? About a 0.25% gain, 24,630. The Sensex is at about 80,651. So the Sensex also about 1/3% higher at this point. Nifty Bank is starting at about 50,440, 50, about 0.15 higher. Slightly behind what Nifty is doing at this stage. The IT index, Friday was a big 3% day. Yesterday was positive, and today it's starting about 0.5% higher once again. So these are indices, and of course the Nifty heat map is up on your screen. You got about 6 odd names which are lower, but everything else is starting up in the green. 0.25%, that's about 60 points on the Nifty to begin this Tuesday.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of the movers and shakers. On the way up, the refiners, oil refiners, BPCL again about 2.5% on the upside. It's not alone, actually. Even if you look at HPCL or IOC, with the foreign crude prices, these stocks are reacting fairly well. TCS is also up and about on this Macquarie note that Rima was just alluding to, about 1% higher. IndusInd Bank is the second best performing stock on the Nifty. They're looking to set up an asset management business and have the approvals in place for it. So that's a stock on the move as well. Hero Moto, Tata Motors, Eicher Motors, these are the early auto names. Bajaj Auto as well, about 0.5% on the upside. So this is the winners list. Some of the metals names like Hindalco, for instance, are up as well. On the downside, ONGC is cooling off after yesterday's big move. There's some profit taking on Cipla, on ITC, on Tata Consumer. So in general, early trends, but FMCG and pharma are a bit on the back burner. You have a lot of the other movers and shakers on the upside. 70 points higher, so pretty okay start.
Pretty okay start. In fact, it's incredible on the broader market front as well. Yesterday as well, when we started, we had about 1,700 stocks which are advancing. For about 350 stocks which are declining, the advanced decline maintains its outperformance of advances versus declines. And the stock of the morning once again is Ola Electric, up 6% at open. It has now, with today's move, doubled over the IPO. So 8 sessions is all it took for the stock to double from its issue price. 76 has now turned into 154 rupees in just 8 trading sessions. So Ola Electric is one of the stocks that we'll be watching out for. Apart from that, a lot of these bulk deal related stocks are buzzing around too. So you have something like an ADF Foods. Remember, in the pre-open there was an equity exchange of nearly 4% of the outstanding shares, and as a result of which that stock is up around 5%. Zomato, the large trade has happened in the opening tick itself. From the lower levels, the stock has seen a bit of recovery, still down by about 1/3%, or rather 2/3%, but it's recovered from the lows. In the FNO pack, among the top gainers today is Polycab. There's a favorable note coming in from UBS on the cables and wire industry. They believe that Polycab is one of the better placed stocks out here, and that stock's doing extremely well too. Though we're seeing some softness in names like Aditya Birla Fashion, Birla Soft, as well as Trent. Remember, Birla Soft did extremely well in yesterday's trading session, but has re-entered FNO band, so maybe some bit of give back is what one is seeing out there. Profit taking for names like Mazagon, Dock, etc. continues, so that stock lower by about almost 3%. But by and large, it's a very strong market when it comes to the breadth of the market itself. 1,600 stocks continue to do well, as against 440 stocks which are lower.
Absolutely. 4:1 advances to decline ratio. So this is looking good. And Ola is top of the charts once again. Volume-led, in terms of volume-led gainers, it's sort of way ahead of everything else. By a factor of 10, I think, if you just look at the value traded. So 156 or so on Ola. It's 6% in the green and holding on to the gains. You got, I think, Unicommerce, right? I think Mangala mentioned it, 8.5 higher on Unicommerce. It's a new listing.
Yep.
That's 8.5% in the green, 246 on that one. Look at the volumes on it. 4 million shares, by the way. So it's a very large gain. Sequence Scientific is up 9% right now. Stocks at about 172. It's got very large volumes as well. Praj is starting 4% in the green. These are individual sort of mid movers, small and mid-cap movers. Praj is up 4,781. Keytex continues its journey, 40% in 3 days. Today is the 4th day, and is starting another 3.5% on top of it. Nucleus, I think we did mention, Nucleus is up 16%.
Buyback.
There's a buyback announcement. And, of course, it was higher, but it's still up and about. What else? Kernex is up 5, and I can go down on the sort of volume traded list, but this is it largely. High Tech, GPT Health, All Cargo is coming up with a 6% gain.
All Cargo has reported its July monthly update out there. They said that it's the highest ever monthly volumes that the company has reported, 6% month on month, 5% year on year. That works well for them. Also because it tells you that maybe the international shipping related, freight cost related worries are now abating, and people are looking to increase these volumes out there. So big positive for All Cargo Logistics. I look for a rub-off coming in on all the other shipping related companies as well.
No, absolutely. Though, I mean, for now, in terms of shipbuilders, because they've had such a fantastic ride, Mazagon is the top volume-led loser. Mazagon Dock, 3% down. And again, volumes are through the roof for this point in the day. And then look at, GE Shipping is down 1.25%. And I think I saw Garden Reach is also down about 2.5%. Cochin Shipyard is down about 1.5%. So the shipbuilders, ship repair companies, of course, some of them like Mazagon, Garden Reach, etc., are actually even Cochin, depend on the defense. These are quasi-defense on the naval side. They are seeing some amount of profit booking. RVNL, ONGC, Moripin Laboratories, Oil India are some of the others which are seeing some knocks.
Zomato, with the trade having been done, stock's still down about 1% or so. Otherwise, it's the railway complex, really, the railway favorites. Most of them are down. RVNL, IRFC, RailTel, a lot of them down. Actually, even some of the PSU banks. I mean, in general, there's some profit taking on the PSU universe, UCO Bank, a couple of others on the way down as well on the PSU side. So that's how it's playing out. But otherwise, the Midcap index up 0.25% in step with the Nifty, holding on to gains of about 50-odd points.
I wonder what's up with matrimony. That's the stock.
Even yesterday, yes.
Shadi season. I don't know whether it's Shadi season or not, because they don't benefit as much from Shadi season as they benefit from searching season. And for searching, I don't think there is any. Yeah, but
it was 20%
but that
yesterday.
That can happen every time, right? you don't need to. There's no season for that. But definitely a big mover. Everyone's talking about
Surabhi was highlighting.
This is 20% yesterday by close, and on top of that, it's a 6.5% up move. So
26% in the last two trade sessions.
It's the general sort of rub-off of the festivity. And by the way, now it starts, it goes on all the way till the end of the year. So
to start searching now if you have to have a winter wedding like that, right?